Welcome to Make It Happen. 5 minutes of inspiration to get from stuck to unstoppable without changing who you are, and even if no one believes in you or stand by you. Today's guest, we have Deon Teh. Deon is the Managing Director of DDG Glass Private Limited. She's a podcast host of She's Confident Show and is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Deon shares her thoughts and experiences as a working mother so that she could inspire others like her to apply the concepts into their daily life towards balancing their mind, body, and soul. Deon is an award-winning bilingual podcast host, Elite Instant Podcast Leader 2020, and Platinum Instant Podcast Leader 2020.
Hi, I'm Deon. I'm Managing Director of DDG Glass Private Limited, and you are tuning in to Make It Happen. Alone we are strong, together we are unstoppable. I would like to share with you about a challenge that I faced when I started my Season 1 podcast. I found that I have difficulty on how to start to write my script, which actually I don't want to reveal more about myself. At the same time, I worry about I'm unable to speak fluently and podcast listeners unable to understand when they listen to my podcast. I started to worry, what if I'm not doing good enough? My contents are meaningless and nobody listens to my podcast. I started to have many self-fears. Things turned well after communicating with my mentor, Janisha Aurora, and my podcast coach, Andy. Janisha had advised me to start with a framework that can guide me to more effectively on how to bring it out my stories. The more script that I wrote, the more I am open to listener. Therefore, writing scripts issue have resolved, and when I was at the recording stage, Joanne had putting in her efforts to guide me patiently because my voice is not richer tuned as I was not trained before. I feel great that I am able to across my challenge and manage to complete the whole Season 1 podcast with what I want to convey from my inner heart. I feel I am fortunate. I am able to meet Swedish women that could hold my hands with knowing what is my blind spot when I'm doing my mentorship with Janisha. Both of them show me and guide me. I feel satisfied and joyful with my improvement as well. My learning lesson for Season 1 podcast is just do it. When some of thinking will arises, trust my intuition and don't let my fears to swing me away and stuck in my previous experience with doubting myself. Although I might want to protect myself, however, I learned that only when there is a first bravely action taken and I just able to break through. I have changed my thinking, especially after my Season 1 podcast. I gained my confidence. In the other way, this letting go of my ego made me able to explore more things that I found what I like to do. I feel happy than previous, and this lead to improve my relationship with others as well. I am preparing for my Season 2 podcast recording soon. I wish to share further my thoughts and experience as a working mother, so that for those working mothers who are same as me could apply the concept into their daily life as well and towards balancing to their body, mind, and soul. If you want to talk about transforming your inner child, healing your relationship with yourself and money, connect with me through my Facebook and hope to connect with you soon. Sending you my love, and I will speak to you soon.
This episode is brought to you by InstantPodcastLeader.com, the leading platform to launch your podcast in 48 hours and make it profitable. Get your free audiobook and free web class at InstantPodcastLeader.com/webclass.